Hello guys, Grumpy. Welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast Unleashed. We're back here at the house. We're actually going to play the game some today. Now I just got through harvesting all my rubber trees, or most of them. And so let me replant some of these saplings real quick. I decided I am going to go ahead and go with some solar. Just because it's easy, it's renewable, and it doesn't cause as much lag. So I'm going to need a ton of rubber to make the solar panels. So that's why I went ahead and harvested my trees. You can see I got quite a bit, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6 stacks of logs, and then the rubber too. So that's quite a bit of rubber. So I'll need every last bit of it. I don't want to spam a million solar panels, so what I'm probably going to end up doing is just upgrading a handful of them, like maybe the ones I already have, upgrade those to the next level, and then start upgrading those to the next level, etc., etc. And we're also going to go ahead and finish that MFSU project where I move them. Because right now my applied energistics is offline because those two MFSUs are drained. And I noticed right here too, I was placing torches a minute ago because it was night time. So I did the F7 trick where it shows you where it's dark enough for mobs to spawn. There's actually spots right there at my front door of this area right here. It's dark enough for mobs to spawn, but I ran out of torches by the time I noticed it. I'm kind of deciding, I'm trying to think of what to do here on the outside. I want to build something out here. Maybe a fence around it, maybe build a part of the house above ground now. The house is getting too small and I need to expand it. And honestly, I don't like the looks of it now, so I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I'm going to do something. If anybody's got any ideas, let me know. That's enough sapling planting for now. I'll plant a couple more on the way here in the house. Okay, there we go. Well, I'm going to go ahead and throw these in a chest. I don't like putting all my stuff in that applied energistics. It's too much of a hassle getting it out. I don't know. Yeah, I'll go ahead and put it in there. I'll worry about it later. But I know I'm going to fix this. Oh, I can't put it in there. I got to put it in something else. You see it's flickering because the two MFSUs are drained. So that's one thing we're going to do is we're going to reroute the power to the new MFSUs so that we can access our stuff. Let's go ahead and well, these aren't working either. So I guess that'll be our next project. We got to move this. So these two right here, they are officially offline now. So let's fix this cable. We'll get rid of that. These two MFSUs here, I'm just going to leave them. Yeah, I may go ahead and move them. I don't know. I guess I should. Feeling kind of lazy. By the way, it's here it's the Black Friday. It's actually it's Friday morning, like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. for me right here. Just a few hours after Thanksgiving, so I'm kind of playing at night right now. Okay, that's the power coming down from the solar panels. And so it still needs to come across, and it still needs to connect to these. So let's go ahead and do that. So that's all of our power. So that needs to go over to here. These two MFSUs need to move, so let's go ahead and do that. And I guess I'm just gonna place them behind these two. I was undecided last episode of how I was gonna put them, but for now I'll just put them back here. So I'll leave a gap of 1 space. We'll turn those around, and now let's get some wire going to these. So now those two are feeding, these two machines are feeding those two machines. Okay, so now we need to move this. So all the power is going to be coming in from the two MFSUs in the back now. And the output's going to go to right here. So let's go ahead and hook up our output. Just like this. There we go. I don't like that little loop. We'll get rid of that. Not the prettiest thing in the world, but it'll work. I think it definitely looks better right here with that stuff out of the way. Now, I don't like that cable. I'm actually going to fix that. There's no reason for it to loop around like that. We'll just change the layout of it just a little bit. We'll do this number right here. There we go, and that's going to allow me to do something right here. I think I'll just throw some smooth stone right there, like this. Yeah, that looks. I think that looks better. Maybe I think I ought to put it right here to make it symmetrical. There we go. Now that looks better. So that's kind of what I was wanting to do. I was just kind of wanting to get the MFSUs out of the way, and it gives me more room for expansion. So I could do something right here later on, maybe. I don't know what, but I'm just saying I could. Okay, so we have that hooked up, and finally we need to get this over there. So let's see the best way to route it. I guess it's going to have to route right here. That's going to hang down a little bit, but I don't mind. This is an industrial area. I like the industrial areas to look complicated. It's kind of looking the real world line. You should see like an oil refinery or something. It looked pretty complicated, so I like the way it looks. Okay, let me figure out how to route this over. Maybe drop down. No, I don't like that. That drops down too low. So I actually want to come up over here more before I have it drop down, but it doesn't look like I can go that way, so I'm going to have to go this way first. Like this. Okay. And once I get beyond the stairs, then I'll worry about coming down. As long as I don't connect to that wire. But I'm out of glass fiber cable, so let's go get some more. Glass fiber cable. There we go. Got a whole stack of it. Okay. Can I come down yet? No. If I drop down at all, it'll connect to the output. Now I can drop down a little bit. And I will come to over here. And make sure that might be a little bit too long. I can't remember what how quickly the energy drops. I think you get packet loss after 40, but I'm not sure. And that doesn't look like 40, but it could be. I don't know. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. I don't want to have to move that torch, so let's come down like this. There we go. So now it looks like these are getting power from probably the solar panels, I would imagine. We can go ahead and flip this on, and that'll help charge it up a little bit. Let me see what the level is on these two. Oh, and you know what I actually need to do? We can do that later. Now my two things in here, whatever they're called, these information panels, yeah, since I moved them I have to reprogram them. And I should reprogram them to the front ones. Or I don't know, I might put all four there and then read all four of them. Who knows, but I'm not going to mess with that. But now we got power again. I'm going to go ahead and start working on this rubber. So first thing we're going to do is extract that. And I believe raw rubber, we just cook it. I forgot. Yeah, there we go. And we get rubber bars. So let's go ahead and put some overclockers in this machine too. Speed that one up. I would like to automate this better eventually. Probably just get away with just putting a hopper on the top, but then I have to have a way to pull it out too. But this is so darn fast it actually doesn't take that long. As you can see, I actually like standing here doing this, but that's just me. This one right here needs to speed up a lot more, but honestly I don't think I've got enough power yet to do that. Still, this is a heck of a lot. Oh, why does that make charcoal? Oh, did I do something wrong? Oh, I must have put some wood in there. I wasn't paying attention. It's easy to make little mistakes like that in recording. Recording and playing the game at the same time is kind of like driving and texting. You're kind of distracted, so that's that. But what I want to do now, I don't know if I ever showed this last episode. My girlfriend's daughter plays with this some now, so she's got a little bedroom back here. Here's her little bedroom. There we go. She kind of pimped it out herself. And oh, by the way, I have joined a server finally. It's a server for YouTubers and for modded Minecraft. It's called Utopia 3. Hope to have an episode up very soon. Problem I have right now is that the server is located in the UK and it's pretty kind of unstable, and so the server crashes a lot because it uses cutting edge mods. Like it uses stuff way beyond this. It's using Minecraft 1.6.4. It's actually a lot more fun, but it's not quite as stable, and it's very cutting edge. So they'll put like brand new mods in there, and that's why it's not stable. They're kind of, when they put a new mod, they gotta kind of hammer out the issues, and they're constantly putting in new mods. So it's gonna be it's a lot more interesting than this actually, because it's like completely totally new mods, or mods that aren't in here, like Ender IO and Ars Magica 2 and the newest version of Industrial Craft, which Unhinged uses that too, but the guy who makes Greg's Tech works on that, so it's a lot more complicated. You need like the basic recipes now, like for say for example a machine block. Instead of using refined iron, you use iron plates, and you got to have a hammer to make that, and everything's just a lot more complicated. But there's also a lot more machines. What I loved about Greg's Tech is it added a lot more complexity, but had a lot more grind too. So with the mod pack we're using, it's custom mod pack. We get the complexity without the grind, but it's very difficult. I've died like 20 times on that mod. And unfortunately too, the server is located in the UK. So what ends up happening is I get a lot of lag, and so that can get me killed sometimes. But because you're playing on server, there's more rules. Like for example, we can't mine in the overworld. We go to like the Mistcraft Ages to mine and stuff. I go there, it's a lot more dangerous. I die a lot, and it's a lot more fun though. And like I said, I hope to get a video of that up in a day or two. Let's see what we're going to do now. Now what I'm going to do is change this up. I ain't quite figured out how, but I'm going to knock all this out over here. We're just going to expand the room back here a little bit. Actually, what I've been thinking about doing here, I've been thinking about this for several days. But what I'm wanting to do back here is put a garden inside the house. I really like building gardens, and I just haven't messed with this LP. This thing works pretty good for this. For clearing out stuff, small areas like this. If this is a huge area, I'd use a filler, but this isn't that big of an area. Oh, I ran out of juice. Okay, let me put that back on. That'll fix it. Okay, there we go. The only bad problem I have with this is it can tear up the floor. Like that right there, that's going to bug me. But if I'm making a garden, that's probably all likely going to be replaced by dirt anyway. I don't know how much I can dig upwards too. I don't like how low the ceiling is. To figure something out about that. There we go. Now I'm going to kind of be going back to the furnaces, and I'm just going to kind of be loading that stuff, keeping those furnaces loaded. Oh, I don't have any torches. I know I do have some charcoal or coal, either one. That, I need some sticks. Let me see. I just need wood. I said earlier, I prefer the old way of storing stuff actually. I wouldn't mind my chest being connected to the AE network, but I hate having to type stuff in. I like the other way. I get stuff out a lot quicker because I know where I put it. So I may have it set up where I can dump off all my stuff inside to here, but I'll actually go to a certain chest to grab it. It's probably going to be my best bet. But there's some sticks right there on the first page. I actually had 3 torches in my inventory to begin with anyway. Well, I guess I need to clear out some inventory because the AE system's back online now. Let's put some rubber up. I may have just put the wrong stuff in there. I wasn't paying attention. There we go. We got a little of that put away. Now let's make let's go ahead and make some torches here. There we go. And I don't want to walk too far away from here because this is a place where stuff can spawn at the moment. Oh yeah, this is going to make the house so much roomier. And you know what? I'm going to... Sorry, I got something caught in my throat. I'm going to go ahead and raise the ceiling too. I like high ceilings in the house. It gets rid of that claustrophobia. You kind of got to be careful doing this though. I don't want to tear up the ceiling too much. Makes it kind of slow to do it, but oh, I hate messing up the ceiling. The walls too, for that matter. See there, I messed it up. Oh well, let's just go with it. I guess it might be easier just to go fast and fix a couple of mistakes. I was watching Seth Bling. I actually can't stand watching Villain in Minecraft, but the only exception is Seth Bling. I was like, he's fun to watch. Ooh, I guess I need that block there. Where'd it go? There it is. But he's got a technique where he uses a beacon and he'll mine out a whole huge area. I was watching him today. He doesn't make one single mistake, and I don't see how he does that. But all right, well, let's go ahead and get this in here. Oh yeah, this is going to look a lot better. Yeah, this place is actually kind of starting to look pretty small. Yeah, this is going to be a massive new area, so I could probably get away with raising another block. But here in a second, what I may do is go ahead and make a shovel, because this thing, for me, it's actually slower because you have to stop and fix your screw-ups. But yeah, I screwed up there. Okay, there we go. Guess I'm going to get rid of this layer too. The stone is a little bit slower, so I don't screw up with that so much, but dirt, it goes crazy with the dirt. Ooh, I already had a hole here. I don't know what to do. I'll just put a torch down there for now. And so I am going to just perhaps stop right there. Oops. Alright. Much better. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and do this. Just like that. And I'm going to put some more stairs right there. I may get rid of those too. I'm going to put the I don't know. Would that look better with wooden stairs like here, or with stone stairs there? I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. There we go. And I will do this same thing over here. Oh, we broke down into something. There's the portal. Yeah, that's another portal. That's kind of obnoxious. I need to put one of those whatchamacallits, one of those sound mufflers down there. Actually, I'm going to go steal the one I had last episode. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know if there's a way to turn off and on. I mean, my last LP, I did it with the igniter from Red Power. But since Red Power's not here, I don't know if there's another way to do that. Very well could be. I just don't know. But I don't think it's a big deal leaving it on. I just don't want to hear it. A lot of projects too, it's like there's really no need for these projects. You kind of do it just for the challenge of it, and I already know how to make the portal go off and on with a lever now, so doing it again, it's like, you're not doing it for the challenge, so I may or may not do that later, I don't know. I don't think I like it that level. I'm going to do it like that. Same thing here. But I'm going to need to plan this out better. I think it's actually still too small. So what I may end up doing is knocking that layer out too. I don't... yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to clear this out some more. Probably go further in that direction too. I may actually... I'm gonna have it like zip around or wrap around. I'm just gonna have it like this, where maybe you got to go around and zigzag through here and have a garden everywhere. I'll figure it out. Let's go ahead and put some more stuff over here. If I can remember how to do this. Rubber goes in the furnace, and wood goes in there. There we go. And let's go ahead and get rid of our scrap, our saplings. We got more rubber to get rid of. And let's go throw down our sound muffler. Can't remember what that is. We'll go for pattern chest. Okay. Alright, so let's just plop this down right beside here. Yeah, that worked. The other thing about the sound muffler is it doesn't turn the sound off, it just reduces the volume. So it's like if you're kind of hoping maybe it'll reduce lag or something, it won't. But I hate the sound of that, like when you're walking through the house. It's the worst sound in the game to me. It's worse than, some people, rain drives me crazy. That sound right there is the worst to me. So actually, let me go ahead and hit F7. And I'm going to figure out what's too dark. That area right there is too dark. So just for now, we'll throw a torch right there. And let's come over here. I actually want to make sure that this area is not too dark. I never hit F7 over here. Yeah, it looks fine over here. I love this contraption. This looks so cool. That kind of stuff like there is what modded Minecraft's all about to me. And oh, by the way, on the new mod pack that we're playing with, it uses the new version of Industrial Craft. I already mentioned that, but they changed the way EU works. So as before, the way EU worked is you could only have, like, say, a certain packet size. Well, they totally eliminated packets, and now it's just the total amount of electricity that can go through a wire before it melts. So I actually prefer that. It's more realistic, a lot more realistic, because it made no sense in the other game. You could have a glass fiber cable and have 1,000 solar panels hooked up. As long as the packet size wasn't too big, the wire was fine. And that's not the way wire works in the real world. If you put current through it, current's what burns wire up. So it's more realistic now, and you can actually have your machines blow up more, like if you send too much power to them. So it's pretty cool. Ooh, wow, I don't want to light this up way over here. I just want to get more of it to where, ooh, there's a hole right there. There we go. Yeah, I just want to kind of get it to where I can walk outside at night safer. Or not completely safe, but if you can get most of these X's, then you're pretty much safe. Yeah, this right here is getting too far from the house, though. We're actually just over a hill from the house, but if you remember way back in episode 2 or 3, there's that cave right there. What's kind of funny to me is that as you play in a world and you build around your house, all these areas that seem really far away, they start seeming closer as you get developed. Oh yeah, there's a lot of X's around here. There we go. That's probably good for now. I'll say that. My OCD is going to get me. Let's go over here and make sure nothing's too dark. Yeah, see right here, this is the kind of stuff that gets you killed. You got this whole area lit up, and just these 3 or 4 X's right there. Creeper spawns, blows your door up, ruins your day. Having a door blow up's not so bad, but when they blow up machinery, that's the worst. So the most important thing to me is to make absolutely sure that there aren't any yellow X's in the house proper. I've had that happen more than once. You know, I've been playing modded Minecraft now for, I guess, close to 2 years, and quite a few nasty creeper explosions around machinery before. Most of it in my early days of playing modded Minecraft. I've learned since. The first time you have to like totally rebuild like a 3 or 4 machine setup with all the Buildcraft pipes and all that stuff. You tend to learn your lesson. There's an X right there. There's another X. There's some more. But I don't know. It seems like to me too, like on the Feed the Beast, they're kind of slow about updating it. But I can kind of see why in a way, because it's actually stable. Where what we're playing, it's fun to play, but it crashes a lot. So the average person's not going to want to have to figure out why the game's crashing. A lot of times it's things like item ID conflicts, where 2 items in one mod pack and another mod pack, the items are using the same ID number, and that crashes the game, and they have to go in there and figure it out. Well, for the average Joe who just wants to play the game and not have to worry about actually repairing it, making your own custom mod pack's not very much fun. What hit me? Something's killing me. I don't know what that was. Bees? Ah, that's weird. I guess I made some bees mad or something. I don't know. Something right there is definitely damaging me. Actually, let me go ahead and hit F7 in here one more time real quick just to make sure. I wish I had a button that would tell you whether, or some kind of indicator tells you whether F7's on or not. If there's some darkness around you, it's easy to tell, but if you got everything lit up, it's kind of hard to tell. Well, actually, let me get rid of this torch and I'll be able to tell. Well, I thought, where's it at? There we go. So now it's on. Now it's off. Let's throw down our torch. We'll throw one there just to be on the safe side. And so next we're going to start working on this little project right here. I'm going to clear this out more off camera, and when I have it all cleared out, we'll start building it. I'm kind of big on house pimping. You've been watching me a while, you know that. So I'm kind of in the mood to pimp my house out. Hadn't done that in a while. It's been a lot about the machinery. So off camera, I'm going to hollow that out more, and I'm probably going to fix this too. This is all going good. I may just build the things. I can't remember what they're called now. I got a poor memory. It's the card you got to program. You got to right click the MFSU with them, and then you program them in there or something. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, this energy sensor location card. I don't know if you can reprogram those or not. Let me actually try it. It might be that simple. You may be able to reprogram them. They're called something else before you program them is the thing. Okay, right now I can look at the coordinates. Let's 173, 57, 249. Let's see if this changes. No, let's try right clicking, holding down the shift key. No, so they're pretty much wasted. As long as we're here, let's go ahead and check our power out. It's still not charged. These are charging up slowly, so I must have lost a... I think I had this offline for a very long time. But yeah, actually what I can do here too, I failed to mention this last episode, but I have a switch here. And I can actually make all that switch on. You see, I could actually put those back in line too, but I have forgotten to... I don't have any glass fiber cable. I don't feel like getting any. Now we're feeding a lot of electricity. So this is around a little over 600 EU per tick we're feeding in there just from those generators. I don't know why they flicker like that. No idea, but this thing should be charging up better now. Let's click here and see if we can see it. So yeah, that's like a 2 or 3 or 4,000 EU per tick, something like that. That's pretty fast, so need to babysit that. It'd be good to go for a little while, but we'll go ahead and charge those two up. I think I've been recording for a while, but I didn't keep track of it, but it feels like around 30 minutes, so appreciate you guys watching, and I'll try to get an episode up of that other LP very quickly in the next day or so. And so this is Grumpy. We will see you next time. Appreciate all you guys watching.